Hello, weary traveler. I'm not sure what strange magic must have brought you here, but you have stepped into a realm of my creation. A sprawling city filled with danger and glory, and most importantly, lots of gold. I call it Isla Numus. Who am I, you might ask? The name is Jajim, and I'm the patron deity of gambling. Long story short, this group of idiots, or as you may call them, heroes, made a bet with me that they had what it took to make a vast trove of gold, but left some of the key details blank, so I filled them in myself. I sent them to this pocket dimension, into the city I had created with brand new bodies they'd have to attune to. Can these fools pass my test, or will they be trapped here forever? So, experience my world of trials and tribulations, and join alongside this posse of pitiful people, or as I like to call them, the Criminals of Isla Numus.
Alright, welcome back everybody to another episode of the Criminals of Isla Numus. We're back. Once again, I'm Skylar. I am the host and game master. And joining me today are the usual players, who I'll quickly go through and introduce. We've got Dave, who's playing Maki, the Shadow Sorcerer Kenku. We've got Fatty Lumpkins, who's playing Keto, the warrior-like Kobold. We've got Lil Sauce over in the back.
Right, we do.
That's right, we do. Who's playing another Kenku, who is a sauce salesman, or at least he was, and also was a member of Blank Space before he first quit, and then it was destroyed. Julia is dead. We'll move past that, though, because we're all sick of hearing about it. Next up, we got Jackson, who's playing Dez. He's a ranger. He's also a Kenku. So we've got a lot of Kenkus at the table, and the only non-Kenku person we've got left is, last but not least, Cameron.
I'm Cameron.
Who's playing Rorick, who is a goblin, and he's kind of a mix of multiple trades at this point, thanks to the level ups you guys did this last time. He's got a little bit of rogue, a little bit of bard,
Fighter.
and a little bit of fighter.
And still,
He's a very confusing, he's an enigma of multi-classing.
he's a mind. This is ending. Mine is an Engo, me a D. Actually, you know what? I know I'm good. Wait. Artificer.
Oh, okay. That's what you're going to call it?
No, he's an artificer now. That's his other level.
Oh, that was the other +1 level that you took.
Yeah, so he's got 3 in Rogue, 3 in Bard, 1 in Fighter, 1 in Artificer.
Interesting. All right. Well, hey, for those of you that were sitting waiting on the edge of your seat ever since last episode came out, wondering what Rorick picked as that +1 unknown level, that's what he picked, is Artificer. So that should be interesting, especially with how much you guys have discussed the Legionnaires. But before I get too deep into that, we'll jump into today's episode of Criminals of Isla Numus. All right, so where last we left off, you guys had reunited with Lil Sauce. Lil Sauce, you had reunited with them. It was a beautiful thing.
Oh,
It was very beautiful. Lil Sauce had told you guys all about his adventure and his quest to take out an individual, or to find, or you're not really 100% sure, an individual named Ratticus, who is currently sending out local scoundrels to go dig up bones, especially magical bones, from local graveyards, bring them to him in exchange for money, maybe sometimes even the drug known as Euphoria. But what's important is that he seems to have some kind of connection, potentially, to the organization known as the Legionnaires, who Lil Sauce knows were behind the destruction of Blank Space and the killing of Julia, which, again, we'll get past because we're sick of hearing about it.
she was brutal.
Okay, and that's why we're... Yeah, all right.
Anyway, I'd like to take the Rock to start this off with.
Okay.
Not Dwayne Johnson, but
Yeah.
the Rock doggy. I'd like to shake it.
What do you want? You guys just left the arcade. I went back in.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. No, he
You
doesn't.
can't just hide in my arcade forever.
So I get a question for you.
Oh, okay.
This isn't about the money, is it? You brought these guys here because you want us to stop the Legionnaires. Yes or no?
No.
Darn it.
I was just miffed at these guys, and I said, hey, if you're going to play games with me, I'll play a game with you.
Well, I was kind of going to use that as motivation to get these guys to go in the East Coast. Can you just say yes? And
I don't really know much about these Legionnaires. Do tell.
this isn't helping my cause.
Oh. Well, I'm always intrigued. I'm excited to watch. Let's see. Go check out these Legionnaires. I'll be interested to see. Here's the thing. When I started this world, it was very primitive. Well, not primitive, basic. It was very basic. It was just a very straightforward city. And they built a lot of it themselves. And it's interesting to see how they've grown and evolved and started groups and organizations. I mean, the whole beasts thing, I never would have expected that.
Really?
Yes. I'm so intrigued. These are some creative bastards.
Well, thanks for nothing. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Jeez, all right, fine.
Well, you guys heard him. We still need to collect the money, but I really think we should go after this first. Because like I said, it's going to be hard to get money. The Legionnaires are taking over the whole area.
That makes sense to me.
All right, well, you have a direction to go.
Any other way?
It is
Daylight, right?
Well, I don't even think it's daylight yet. It's still like dark out. I mean, you guys just hit midnight so that you could do the...
Do we want to sleep then and wake up in the morning?
Well, you also know that Ratticus runs the night shift at the docks.
Whenever he's tired, we can go do some reconnaissance.
You just slept.
They are. They're tired. I'm not tired. I just slept.
I don't know. I mean, I guess that's up to you guys. But if you guys sleep and you sleep past...
Yeah, of course we would. Well, we would. My thought was we go and inspect the day shift and show up as day shift employees. I just got hired and do some snooping around. And then, volunteer to work extra hours on the night shift and see what we can figure out. And we're going to make some good money from getting employed for the day.
Some good money.
Well, maybe that.
Dock workers are famously well off.
No, we're going to make some good dock working money.
It's going to be pretty minimum wage. Well, you would know that.
Yeah.
As a little sauce.
Yeah, well, we'll make a couple silver.
Oh, okay. Is that what you guys want to do?
We can go right now.
I think it would be good if we just went right now.
You could short rest. You could spend an hour just kind of like...
What does a short rest get you? Because I did take one big swing from the...
Well, see, that's exactly what it would help you with, is just getting your health back. You would be able to roll as many of your hit dice as you want to. So, it's up to you guys. Did anyone else even take any damage during the fight? No. Just Keto.
Keto.
So, here's what you...
Short rest is good.
Who's strong?
And then you guys can heal me.
Yeah.
Honestly, short rest, if he's the only one that needs the rest, as a fighter, short rest gets him everything back anyways.
Yep.
So,
Go for it.
short rest.
We leave in 1 hour. So in total, there are up to 8 dice that I could roll. But I may not need them all.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. Plus 6.
Okay, well, then I'll just be done.
So you guys head down to the Atlantic Heights District's docks.
Yeah.
Which are over by the edge of sort of the border of this district that borders the ocean. And heading there, it's not hard for you guys to pick up. There's not a lot of activity that goes on at the docks at night, especially this time of night. Technically morning at this point. So you guys are able to easily navigate, although you do see quite a few sketchy individuals amidst the shadows, amidst the corners, hiding behind buildings that peer at you questioningly. Nobody seems to try to make any moves at you, but you definitely feel the sense that people around here are not the friendliest people at this time. With that being said, you do make your way to what seems to be the dock house or office where you allegedly believe that Ratticus is at.
All right, what's the plan?
Dez punches his open hand.
I'm down.
Now, to be fair, and it's important to point out for Lil Sauce specifically, outside of, Ratticus was basically your lead, right? That was all you were able to really garnish from the blank space headquarters. Aside from knowing that the Legionnaires are involved somehow, all you know is that you were supposed to follow or find out about the grave robbers. That was going to be your first hint. But outside of that, you don't have a follow-up lead. So just putting that out there. From a detective standpoint, as you were, right, with blank space, usually going in and just killing the dude.
Well, no, I'm not saying killing. You gotta rough him up.
I don't know. Everybody else was like punching fizzles.
Well, punching, not stabbing.
Oh,
Dead stabs.
No.
just pulls the bloodied.
That's what I'm gonna do. Nah, I just gotta go rough this guy up.
All right. So you guys step inside. It's a very quaint. Everything smells very salty, seawater, fishy kind of smell. Des might honestly enjoy it, as it might be a bit familiar to home. I don't know, maybe. Whatever the case, there's a woman at a front desk that's sitting there. She has these big, giant, wide-brimmed glasses. She has like those the bead things that kind of like go up and around her head to like hold her glasses, so she could like lower the glasses, and it still kind of like hangs from her ears. I don't know what those are called, but they're very interesting. Anyway, her glasses are down just enough so that she can look over them as you all step in, and she's like, "Can I help you all?"
Yes. Looking for a man named Ratticus.
You're here to see Ratticus. Are you here about the... She pauses for a moment. She says, extracurricular work, or are you here for the docks?
For the docks.
Understood. He's finishing...
Wait, hang on.
No, you said it. I'm not gonna make you extra.
No, I don't want him to think I'm here for that.
Please take a seat if you would. And she points over. There's just like a handful of chairs. It's like a reception office.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Ert and Bernie, Ratticus will see you now. And you see these two individuals that were over also sitting in amidst the reception area. One is a gnome and the other is a gnome. They're both gnomes, and they both stand up, and you hear they have this sack that they're holding, and you hear as they sit up, it almost sounds like bones jumbling around in there. And they confidently strut inside the office. There's sort of like a curtain. It's less of a door and more of a curtain that separates this office from the reception room. They go past the curtain. You get a glimpse inside. You just see a very large man in a vest that like doesn't really hold itself together by its buttons, like it's almost popping out, sitting behind a large wooden desk. And as the curtain closes, that visage disappears, but you can kind of still hear what's going on inside the office. You hear,
"Oh, well, I see you've brought me some bones. Please, if I may take a look."
Oh, yeah, of course, sir.
and you hear a jingling or jumbling of the bones in that bag, and you hear him kind of being dumped out, and he says,
Yes, I see. I have one important question for all of you.
Oh, well, you see, sir, they are magical. Yes, they are from a magical...
Well, that's not the question I was going to ask. In fact, I was going to ask if you think I'm stupid.
What? What do you mean, sir?
You do think I'm stupid.
and you hear what sounds like something getting slammed against the desk, and it shatters, and it kind of sounds like pottery, like broken pottery. And he says,
These aren't real bones. I know it. You know it. And what you now know is that you have wasted my time. And I do not appreciate having my time wasted.
Oh, but sir, okay, look, all right, we messed up. We can...
and before they can finish their sentence, you hear what sounds like a jutting of wood, and then all of a sudden, you hear the voices scream as they sort of trail off from inside the room. You hear not quite the screams disappear before you hear, and you swear you start to hear what sounds like the sound of squeaking, and it grows, not in loudness so much as numbers. And then you hear the very soft, subtle screams just barely audible over top the sounds of the squeaking. And it lasts for a couple of minutes before it all goes silent. And as it does, the secretary looks over her glasses and she says, Ratticus will see you now.
All right, let's go.
All right. You all stand up and you head inside the curtain. And as I mentioned, you see the same scene that you saw before, right? It's a carpeted floor. There's a big wooden desk right in the middle of it. There's a couple of bookshelves here and there. Ratticus is a very large man. He's a human male. He's got big old mutton chops coming down. Like I said, he's got a vest that's like barely holding on to his very large gut.
He says, "Oh, gentlemen, so you're here on dock business. How can I help you? Did you just bring your ship in? Need to unload your goods? Did you need to take off? I don't recognize you, so I'm guessing it's not that matter."
Does anybody have like a stun or something like that? Or a slow down or like that?
Done.
Would you
Put him to sleep.
I mean, I can distract him.
No, can I do detect thoughts on him?
Okay.
I want to see if he's suspicious or if he really thinks that we're here for dock business. I want to know what he's thinking about with those two gnomes he just obviously killed, and why those bones are so important.
Okay.
As I'm having a normal conversation with him, I'm gonna bring up the. Wow, it was a little loud up here a little bit ago.
I was gonna say you kind of want to use your
Yeah.
discussion to manipulate what thoughts come to his head. Yep.
Wow, it was a little loud up here a little bit ago. What happened to those two fellas? I saw them go up. They never came back down.
Oh, they had some unfortunate need to leave in a otherwise escalated measure. They left through the window.
They left through the window.
Yes.
And he points behind him, and there's a curtained window. It's closed. He said, "Yes, I closed it quickly so as not to let
fire escape."
Yes, it is the emergency fire escape. Should you not be able to, sometimes if there was a fire in here, the curtain would start on fire. Then how are you going to get past that? So we use the window. Or I would.
Okay, yeah. Were they here on this dock business too?
Yes.
Oh, dock business this time of year? It's been a little slow lately. How about you?
Well, on the dock business, whenever the dock business is slow, so's my business.
Oh, what's your business? Dock?
Managing the docks, after all.
Oh, do you do anything else on the side to make up for income in the slow time? I have a food truck or a food cart. I travel around the cities. And I
Do you now?
make meals. Yeah, I loaned out from this guy named Kai. It's a mobile meal cart. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that's an interesting business idea.
You're seeing through some of the thoughts that he has. You see, when you mention the side gigs information, you see the concept of the bones, right? And you see him procuring bones from very sketchy looking individuals. And then you see him putting the bones on what seems like almost like a spell-like circle, and you see it glow, and the bones disappear, and they're replaced by gold pieces. When you talk to him about the side.
This is in his office.
This is in his. No, it actually looks like there's a separate room that he seems to be doing that. And
he's putting the bones on a
circle, with a symbol, magically. It glows, and you see the bones sort of sink into it, and then gold pieces come back out.
Does he have any idea? Is he suspicious, or he thinks we're dumb dock workers?
I think there is a note of suspicion because of how confidently and straightforward you said side business. I think he was like,
Well, perchance, may I ask you, how successful is your little mobile meals cart?
It's pretty good. The guy has it all set up for you.
Oh,
You basically, you pay for, he gets all the supplies and everything. You pay him back, and then you give him about a 30% cut, and everything else is yours.
well, all right.
Are you interested? Do you want a card?
Oh, I think I'm all. I've got some other things going on that require quite a bit of my attention, so I think I'm all right for right now.
Oh, like the bones?
Pardon me?
And I would like to... What about my staff?
you could definitely donk him with your staff.
I want to bonk him with my staff. 15.
All right, you roll damage on the staff. And this is obviously non-lethal.
3.
3, okay. You whack him on the head, and he immediately stands up and he says,
Now, what in tarnation do you think you're doing?
Dez, I'll whack him again.
Okay.
I think we should maybe take turns. What is a dirty 20 give me?
Okay. I mean, that hits, yeah? Yep.
9.
All right. You whack him again and go, oh.
What is going on? Assault me and Barbara.
No, I'd punch her. No, stop him before he can say anything.
Yeah, I miss.
You just swing your fist and just. But as he does one of those things where he tilts out of the way, like Drunken Master style almost, but it's completely unintentional.
Now I want to walk up.
I am an employee of the state. You cannot treat me this way.
Tell me about the bone business and where you're getting them from and why you're giving them to. Who are you giving them to? Everything.
If you wanted to be a part of the bone business, you didn't have to beat me.
I don't want to be a part of the bone business. I want to know who your bone business is and everything that's going on.
All I know is they promised to
Who
get some cloaked figures.
No more.
That's all I
No
know.
flexing his sons. Is that really all he knows?
If you want to delve deeper, he gets to make a wisdom save, but I'll give him disadvantage just because he's a bit out of it. Oh, it wouldn't matter. It's like a 5. Yeah. So you see a memory. You see a memory inside of his head.
Am I sitting around?
Your eyes are like rolled back in your head. You guys are all like kind of freaking out because he's just like starting to convulse a little bit. You see Ratticus, 3 cloaked individuals come into the office, this very office that you're in, approaching Ratticus. They don't take their masks off. You never see more than maybe like their nose at best in the light. And you hear them start to say, to keep a long story short, they need middle management. They need someone who knows the sketchy figures of the night. They need people that can procure magical bones for them for a project that they are putting together for a ritual.
Okay. How often do they come?
They don't come at all. I just put the bones on the magic circle.
Once I saw them in the office, 3 of them.
They don't come anymore.
Well, if you were to quit giving them bones, would they show up?
Possibly.
Well,
Or they'd find someone else.
Well, I guess we need them to show up.
It seems like a bad idea, but why do you care so much? Who are you?
Wait, what do these figures look like?
They're cloaked.
He's not.
Cloaked up white boy.
They wear dark purple cloaks.
Where do they say they come from?
They said they're part of a group known as the Cult of Ascendancy.
The Cult of Ascendancy?
That's what I said. I said the Cult of Ascendancy.
Would I have anything in this on that?
No.
I have written that Varys Shadowcaster wears a black cloak. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Wrong color, not part of the group.
He very limited wardrobe. He couldn't put on another cloak.
No, not with a shadow guy like him.
Dez is kind of working it out in his head on his chalkboard. I'm like, let's see, there's the Cult of Ascendancy at the top, and they got one guy and this guy. So good buy bones for him, and I'm sure that this is he's got people we know bringing him bones, so he's got people under him, and there are probably also convincing people to bring them bones. And so there's people and Dez has drawn a pyramid scheme on his chalkboard, pointing at the chalkboard and then pointing at the guy we're talking to.
It's a bone pyramid scheme.
This guy bought into an MLM. What a nerd.
Look, I'll buy bones from you. I don't understand. This was a lucrative business. I don't know why you'd assault me.
They promised me a vacation.
They promised me a Lamborghini, a Mercedes-Benz.
I want these cloaks figures to show back up.
They might not show up at all. They might just find somebody else. I don't want to lose this business. Why you try to take it from me?
This business is wrong. You know it's wrong. It's filing graves.
They're dead. Who cares? Why do you care? Is there some kind of dead protector?
Is this magic circle on his desk?
No.
Well, he's got a point there. Yeah, you have a great day, sir.
Where's this magic circle you're talking about?
It's in the back room. And he points towards one of his bookcases.
It's not a room, that's a bookcase.
Oh, my head.
What'd you do with those 2 dwarves?
What 2 dwarves?
Or
gnomes. You
Same thing.
racist bastard.
What'd you do with those short people?
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
What'd you do with them?
They're gone. They tried to trick me, so they're dead now.
Yeah, right there. That's a reason to stop this business. You're killing people.
Well, they lied to me. And they lie to a lot of people. They're dirty, rotten scoundrels. Nobody likes them. They only serve to cause trouble. That's why I hire them. They're the only people willing to do dirty business like digging up grave.
Amy, I should throw you out that window.
Oh, You get a glimpse of his top thoughts. It's him being stuck in that window, unable to fit all the way through. But he doesn't want to say it out loud.
Well, you know what? On second thought, you're probably too fat to go through that way.
Right. I resent that strongly.
We will do you the courtesy of not lying to you. So let's be very clear. We will hurt you. You did not show us how to get through.
Is there a pawn room? Can I break it?
That
Like
book
it says that.
Says what?
We'll hurt you.
He just wants to break something. It's just...
We will hurt you, and the two of us will know.
There's one of those ships in a bottle sitting there just patching the flame. Oh, no. Do you know how hard it is to get those things in there?
Be free, ship.
Just, no, right up the way. You don't. And it lands in the water. It just stays floating.
And he's just warming up. So now you better cooperate.
You didn't even give me a chance to cooperate. You just started breaking my stuff. Look, I can activate the bookcase. Just let me go.
How does Bones get to that point? Is it all just magical?
Yeah, it just goes through the magic.
What if one of us was to stand on the magic circle, stood on it?
It's not very big.
How are you going to...
Little.
So are Bones.
So we'll both work.
I wouldn't recommend it, but you can try.
I made it, Bones.
Hey, do you have any more of those fake bones left?
No, I threw them out the window with those bastard
The stone on it.
Now, why didn't you just put the gnomes through the portal? Aren't their bones magical?
Are you saying that all gnomes is magical? That's racist. I don't know. All right, let me open the bookcase for you.
We're going to send through some things in our bones to piss them off and see if they show up.
You're like a bunch of kids just flushing random stuff down a toilet just to see what happens.
How would it go, balls?
Something good?
Free chicken nuggets!
Put the rock on it. And the beacon will show up where they are, and then we can just go there.
That's a good idea.
And they'll know it because they'll just think it's a rock.
That's
But
actually,
see it.
it's actually genius.
There you
Put the rock on it.
And he reaches underneath his desk and he pushes something. I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
Fucking 15.
15, okay.
7.
Oh, 14? Mm-hmm. Wow. All right. So for those that got less than a 15, the floor suddenly drops out from below you and you feel yourselves falling a short 10-foot distance. I won't make you take any damage because you fall onto soft clothing of just like sort of torn clothing bits. And it stinks really bad down here, and it's pitch black. How many of you have dark vision? I do. Yeah. Okay, so you're the only one that doesn't, Keto?
No, I do, but I didn't fall down.
Oh, you didn't fall down. That's right. Jackson. Does not.
I know, Jack.
Okay, so the three of you that are down there, you start to hear what sounds like hundreds of squeaking sounds.
Oh.
And I think it's one of those situations where as you're sitting there, suddenly you feel something furry brush against you. Something small. And another one. And then another one.
I cast Speak with Animals.
Okay. You hear 100 voices screeching,
Food, 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 food.
Okay.
I need some help.
Thinking about speaking with animals when Dez is a mute.
See, animal sign language for situation scarier is all you do.
Worse if you can mimic sounds, so you just turn to your friends like, what are they saying, Des? Eat fresh food.
Oh, okay. So Dez is just gonna translate what the rats are saying into everybody else. And now I wonder, do the rats understand
I think that's how it works. It's two-way. Well, they'd understand you.
They understand you, but you're speaking rat. So you can talk in rat, but nothing else. That's funny.
Oh man, didn't think through this more, Des.
I'm gonna have you guys roll initiative.
What's happening up above?
I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. But those of you that are down, roll me initiative.
21.
So they roll 1. Hooray!
Yeah,
What are we gonna be doing?
I'm gonna roll initiative to kill it. Shouldn't they roll for initiative too?
Sure. Yeah.
Dirty 20. 8.
Maki, you told me. What was it? 15. Okay.
All right, Des, you have a 21, so you're going first.
Dez is going to pull a ball out of his bag. A
Yes.
giant weasel
Okay.
appears and joins us.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Is that everything?
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do right now.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay. Cool. We jump over to Rorick.
So he's got dark vision.
Yes. Oh, yeah. So you're actually seeing. So you are just seeing a huge mass of rats flooding towards you, for lack of better words.
And you says a 10-foot drop.
Yeah.
So could Rourke just like run and jump up?
Yeah. You can make an attempt.
Rourke wants to run and just try to jump and like grab the edge.
Okay. Sounds good.
It's pretty acrobatic.
Sure.
So can I just?
Yeah. Go for it. Yeah.
23.
23. Okay. Yeah. You jump up and out.
Yeah, like right completely. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So now you're standing with everybody else. Keto, you're up next.
Keto's just surprised that Rorick made his way out. They just seem going to ready an attack, I guess.
Against?
Are we all up?
He doesn't mow. Oh, okay. He's just got his blade out. He's ready to go. Okay. That's fair. So that leaves Maki and Dez are both still in the pit. All right. Right. Here we go. For each of you, what's your armor class, just to make this easier on me?
13, 14.
Okay, so we have a 13 and a 14. So each of you take 5 damage as the rats start to bite onto every feather, some of them getting in between your feathers, all screeching horribly. And of course, Des, you're still hearing,
Feast, feast, feast holly food. Delicious bird, tastes like chicken.
we jump over to Sauce.
They're about 10 feet down. I'm gonna run over and rip those important curtains off the wall and throw it and wrap it around my arm
Okay.
and hang it.
Hang it down to give him a little bit of something to possibly grab onto. All right. Sounds good. So we'll jump over to Maki real quick. Maki, what would you like to do?
Oh, this works out. So Maki will run over to where the curtains are hanging down. He's gonna grab a hold of them and try to start climbing up.
Okay. Do an athletics check. All right. You start pulling yourself up this curtain.
Got a 13.
13. Okay. You are off the ground. You stop feeling as the rats are kind of leaping up towards you. You know, maybe one like manages to just barely grab your bird-like foot for a moment before you kind of can kick it off. You're about halfway or so up the curtain, nearing the top.
And then I'm going to use sorcery points to shorten the casting time of a spell to 1 bonus action.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to say, scram, you vermin. And I'm going to cast Wither and Bloom.
What?
Around, who else?
Just,
Daz. Daz is still in the hole.
You take damage. I like it.
You won't have to. Ivarch is centered on the most rats around him, so probably towards where they were coming from. So it's a 10-foot radius sphere. And each creature of my choice in that area must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
So I will not choose Dez. You'll take 2d6 necrotic damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful.
And what's your save DC?
Well, I think it's 15.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Just went up a level.
Yeah, that sounds right. With that, roll your damage. So literally only one group of rats succeeded out of this massive horde.
Me 5 damage.
5 damage. So kind of like in Indiana Jones when he falls into the pit of vipers with the gal and then he uses the torches to try to like keep him back. That's kind of what happens here. Is you have Dez who's standing there about to get flooded by these rats that are just like a wave just coming over top of him. And then Maki uses this spell and you actually see them like sort of just start to pull back as this massive wave of damage affects all these rats, leaving Dez in a nice open space around him where the rats have retreated.
Dez, you can also use
choose to use one of your hit dice to regain a number of hit points.
Oh.
Equal to the roll plus my spellcast.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I mean, I will. 1d10 by 2 roll waves. Hey, I got a 4.
Nice. Plus whatever it is. I mean, that's the fire damage for sure.
Yeah, I'll just heal fodder.
Nice. All right, Des, you're back up. There's now sort of an open space around you where the rats have sort of resigned away from leaving you kind of almost in a circle of safety for at least a moment.
Okay, I mount the giant weasel. I make a sound as my mate, and we leap out of the hole.
Okay, sounds good. Do you have the stats for your weasel?
I do.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, roll, I guess, like
Dexterity.
like a dexterity check with the weasel.
Okay. How does a weasel do with a 7?
The 7, it leaps up and just grabs right onto the edge of the curtain, and it's just kind of hanging. It's like standing, so it's like on its back feet are touching the ground, and its front like claws have hooked onto the end of the curtain. So I mean, that's one of his traits that occurred from someone else in his history, and he's able to mimic it. Just what's up? Suggests some dark things about what Des has been involved. Dez's first words.
Des has mimicked before.
Yep, it's true. It's been a while.
Only in moments of fears.
Rorick, you're up.
I grab the curtains, grab with Lil Sauce and start pulling them up. All right, because both of them are on the curtain.
Keto, what do you do?
Keto will join forces.
Okay, so
Grab it.
and then Maki, you're halfway. Okay, so you're on. Okay, so the three of you, I would say if anything, you guys are helping. Here's what I'm going to say. You get advantage plus add 1 to roll to pull them up. So you're doing a athletics check.
16?
Okay, 16. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Yeah, you start to pull, hoisting everybody up. Maki peeks over the side, you pull him up, and then you've got the half of the weasel has been pulled up so far. So in theory, Des, you could climb the weasel and get off, but
Captain, those down shit.
well, whatever the case, Maki, now that you are up there, you do still have your turn as well.
Come on, help us!
Is Des attached to the curtain or the weasel somehow, or was he on these holding for dear?
Eating the weasel.
Yeah, I'm just gonna help try to pull up the rest of the curtain.
Okay. Do an athletics check.
That's a 5.
You rush over and you grab onto the corner of it. And you pull it just like an inch.
Just pulling the wrong way.
You pulled it back down. Des climbs up and is like, all right, this is how you really do it. Weasel. Come on, guys. And
Given a euphemism. Pull up his lateral.
22. Holy
You just grab the curtain and just out goes the weasel. That's great. All right, so everybody's back up out of the hole. You're all out of breath. Some of you featuring some really ugly looking welts from the bite marks that you've just experienced. You turn and you don't see Ratticus.
What? No.
Well, for half a second, you see the bookshelf shift back into place.
Des would like to rip the bookshelf off.
I mean, you guys are kind of out of initiative right now, so yeah, go for it.
I can and will. Just a strength.
Can I go to help him?
Yeah, give him advantage for you guys helping him.
Please, because that was... Oh, give me advantage. Yeah, that was a nat 1.
Uh-oh.
Let's not do that. Okay, that's better. That's a 21.
Okay, so you all start to run over and help as Des is pulling this wall. Des, yeah, just almost as intensely as he pulled that curtain with the weasel on it out. You pull this off and you can see like the hinged tracks that this thing sits on. It's almost like barn doors in a sense. And you just rip it right off that track and set it aside. And there's just a brick wall opening into sort of almost a weird tunnel-esque secret.
The door did just close. Do we see him running away?
Can I shoot magic missile at him for a guaranteed hit?
I would let you, because it's magic missile and it's a guaranteed hit, I will let you choose for his legs.
Perfect. 1,
Then he's definitely not going to die.
2, 3,
Okay.
5, 6.
That's good. Okay. Yeah. These 3 magic missiles go flying down the tunnel. All 3 of them smash into his stubby legs. He trips and falls and starts to kind of roll a little bit. And he's like, this works for me. As he's rolling down the tunnel.
Everybody running after him.
I'm gonna say, Barbara, please hold all my appointments. I'm giving these guests a tour of the rest of my office facilities.
Understood, sir.
You guys all go chasing after this guy who's rolling like the girl who turns into a giant blueberry and Willy Wonka the Trump. Violet, there we go. That's what I was trying to think of. And yeah, you guys catch up to him. It's a little bit of a chore to get him to stop because I mean he's gotten a good roll going.
He's moving.
And you grab him and you pull him back. It's not that far of a hallway, to be fair. It's not that far. In fact, maybe he just slams into the wall and he's like, "Oh, I'm in so much pain. What do you people want from me? Why couldn't you just let the rats eat you like everyone else?
We're not like everyone else.
What do you want?"
Des would like to drag him to the rat hole and just kind of like hold him over the edge.
You roll him like a wheel of cheese back up the tunnel.
Wheel of cheese is ironic. Oh yeah, kids are rats.
Or the rats.
And you hold him over the hole, and in your mind, you immediately realize he's not going to fit in this hole. He's that big.
3 of us fit in it.
But
This makes the hole bigger.
Sauce, can you make this guy smaller?
He says, "What? Don't you guys keep threatening me before you even give me a chance to tell you anything? What do you want? I told you everything I know."
Yeah, so now we're gonna kill you.
What? No way! No, don't do that.
The weasel is gnawing at the edges of the hole to slice it.
I can make it smaller. I actually can't. Like I legit can't. But yeah.
Well, he doesn't know that. Oh no! Wait! Don't look. What do you want? I can only give you what the money if you give me bones, but I don't know what you want. Please don't kill me.
I would like to. Can I use my firebolt on the hole to make it bigger? Burn some of the hole away.
Okay, you're trying to make the hole bigger. That's fine. We can
I
be.
really want to put him down this hole.
Okay. All right.
Maybe. I just want. I want to know if he knows anything else. If he does.
Well, you haven't been asking him anything. You guys are just like, "I'm pushing down this hole. You're gonna die."
Oh, I'm getting there. I'm getting to it. I'm trying to intimidate him.
He is open to intimidation right now. He is fully intimidated.
You know more. Maybe I won't throw you down the hole if you tell us everything you know.
That's all I know. What do you want from me? I don't. What else?
I want these figures here. I don't know how to summon them here. Well, then you're gonna die.
I can't help you with that.
Then you will die.
I can't do it. You can go the hallway that you were just down. That's where the circle is. Just go screw around with it.
Rourke's already walking now. He's going to walk all the way down there.
Throw the rock on it. All right. Here I go.
I'm going to put the rock on it.
The Rocky Talkie? Uh-huh. Okay.
Go. I want to make this thing go. How's he gonna go?
Big incantation. There's a book next to the...
Shit.
It's open
to the page.
Yes, it is. There's a bookmark on there. There's a little leaflet.
And it says... Bones. I want bones. Pass these bones along the bone road. That's really your chant?
I didn't make it up. They did.
He was inspired by Silly for Lily.
The sigil and the circle start to glow. And you see the rock start to descend inside of it and disappear.
The rock's gone. Did you turn it on before we accept it?
I think it's always on.
Yeah, it leaves your guys' contact or vicinity
For a good amount of time. Well, but we can't see it inside. We'll have to go outside.
Right, we'll have to go outside to see where it's at. Okay, it's as long as it'll pop on. The rock's gone. All right, well, now it's my turn. Oh my God.
Can you let me go now?
It was old.
Is let's go.
And then you let go and he falls into the hole. And you hear him slam heavy into the ground below.
And killing all the rats.
Okay, so remind me, did you say you did have dark vision?
No.
No. Okay, so you don't have dark vision. Des doesn't have dark vision. But the rest of you that have dark vision can see inside of there.
I don't want to see. I just firebolt down there.
Okay. Dude, there's a ton of clothes. It would light up. Yeah, okay, so you fire, so it ignites the whole thing. There's a lot of light down there, and you see him, he reaches into his pocket, and he pulls out a vial, and he says, one
One last go.
And he downs the vial.
Oh, it's evil.
And he kind of just like his eyes kind of roll back as this swarm of rats just overtakes him. They like step out the fire as they rush in. There's still fire kind of going on underneath, so then it's just this horrible, horrible, disturbing mess of rats eating a man as everyone's being burned alive down there.
Hey, Barbara, I'm gonna take the rest of the week off.
Understood, sir.
Barbara, also increase the wages of all the nighttime dock workers 10%.
Can do, sir.
I'll examine this magic
Like to do some good.
portal.
Yeah, okay. So you guys head down and you guys you guys can check out the magical sigil that is on this sort of like stone block table. There's a couple of oddball things. I think there's a skull. There's the classic, very like culty feel things. There's a lot of candles. A lot of candles. There's like a jar with some like really spooky looking flowers coming out of it.
Bucket of chalk for,
Oh yeah.
just
Do it. If in case you got to redo a line or something. Yep, absolutely.
and Rorick standing on it.
Yeah. Oh, and he's holding the book.
Yeah, I've got the book.
It's a catchy tune.
Rourke, I don't think that's a good idea.
Okay, you want the book?
Oh, yeah.
Here, I get him the book. All right, you're probably the only one that cares about this thing more than anyone here.
This whole book, you flip through all the pages, it's completely blank except for the one page with the incantation right on the center page. It looks like it's handwritten. There you go.
I'm ready.
I'm not going to read it.
Well, let's go outside and see if we can see the bright light.
Is there anything else in this room? In this particular room? No, it's pretty bare.
Oh, there's more rooms.
No. I meant like there's the office and then there's this. There's the rear. Well, that's about it.
Or is the sigil like a specific thing?
Yes. It looks like
I will put the chalk in my bag.
It looks like the letter Y, and then so where the long line kind of comes down and makes the back end of the Y, sort of the spine of the Y, in that empty space of the circle, there's a moon symbol.
Ooh.
The moon.
My biggest enemy.
No, I'm sorry.
It's because it's big.
The movie with Thomas Hanks?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Is there anything else that you guys would like to do?
Oh, I want to look for drugs in his desk.
There you go. Yeah,
He's in euphoria.
you open up his desk, and sure enough, you find 3 vials, and they're all labeled for euphoria. And there's a card inside, and it's poorly written. It's handwritten. It's a handwritten business card. And it says, "For more euphoria." It just says that on one side of the card. Then you flip it over, and it says, "Rock Bottoms Club. Ask for McCool."
And with that, we'll end tonight's session.
Thank you so much for listening to Criminals of Isla Numus, a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition actual play podcast set in a homebrew world created by me, Skylar Gorsuch. If you've been enjoying our show so far, be sure to like, follow, and subscribe wherever it is that you're streaming from, whether that be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, or anywhere else that podcasts can be streamed. Or just check us out on our website, sessionzeroheroes.com. Additionally, if you enjoy Coin, you might enjoy some of Session Zero Heroes' other shows, such as our Benders and Brews and Avatar Legends Actual Play, where we jump into the world of Avatar The Last Airbender and Legend of Korra using the Avatar Legends system created by Magpie Games. Or one of our various one-shots, which we are currently coming out with, where we use a variety of games and TTRPG systems to tell a variety of fun, exciting, emotional, and hilarious stories within our group. We have all sorts of other content that we highly recommend checking out within the SZH channel, and more to come in the future. To find out more about what we do at Session Zero Heroes, and to keep up with a lot of the other content we produce and be made aware of future projects, shows, and content, be sure to follow us on social media on Facebook, X, Instagram, and Discord. These are all great ways to get in contact with our team, as well as to keep up to date with everything that we're creating and working on. We'd love to see you there. In the meantime, thank you so much for listening, and don't forget to stay curious, stay heroic, until we roll again.